Hello again, everyone. Joanne with StampingInTheValley.com, and welcome to my craft room today. We are going to be working with the Build a Bike and framelit set and the bike ride stamp set. It comes in a bundle in the new catalog, and how much fun is that bicycle? That is so much fun. This is what's called, I want to talk to you a little bit about these type of stamps and framelits. This is what's called a builder set because you literally build the card. The At Home With You is a builder set. That's where you do some stamping and some framelit work, big shot work, and you actually build your layers upon the card, just like this. So this takes time, and I just want to talk to you about when I get something this intricate, what I do. I take out my stamp set first thing, okay? This has 24 stamps in it, and it can get extremely overwhelming when you see all of this, okay? And then I break it up. So I would open it up, and I would take some clear blocks. Let me just get 3 right here, okay? And let's just say, and I get a piece of white, Whisper White cardstock, just regular Whisper White. And an outline stamp right here, the little books, I always do in black, okay? And then I take the other 2 stamps and pick a color and do whatever color that I want in that. But I get my stamps into sets, and then on one piece of Whisper White, I go ahead and stamp everything, and then I run everything through the Big Shot so that I have a bunch of pieces to play with. Because see, just like the apples right here, okay, there's an outline and then there's the ones that fill in, okay, so, and the flowers are the same way. The wheel and the tire and the basket here. Okay, so when it gets so overwhelming, just stop, break everything up into groups, and work with your group. Okay, and then, like I say, stamp on some Whisper White cardstock, see what you like, see how it comes. It's just to sample everything. Don't start designing something right away. So in a minute, we're going to get into making this card, and I'll show you how I went through all of that. But I wanted to go over with you some specials. The bonus days are here. From July 1st to July 31st, if you place a $50 order, of course you're going to get the 2 free card kits from me, but you're also going to get a $5 bonus coupon that will come to your email from Stampin' Up. Okay, then we're going to have the early release of the Carols of Christmas. You guys as customers will be able to purchase this. I believe it's August 1st. I have already purchased it. Being a demonstrator, I get to pre-order it. So I got an email that it's on the way. And then Stampin' Up is having a great promotional special. For $99, you get to choose your starter kit. So it's $125 worth of product. Plus, they're going to send you this $72 value kit. You're going to get 2 D blocks, grid paper, paper snips, snail adhesive, bone folder, and Carols of Christmas stamp set. That's going to come with your starter kit. Now, even if you don't want to be a demonstrator and you just want to get in on this most fantastic special, just sign up as a demonstrator. You don't have to keep, make a business out of it like I do or some other demonstrators. You can just be a crafting demonstrator. But this is a most fantastic buy right now with all the free things that you get. And being is that you get the stamp set here, you would then only have to order the Thinlit dies, and they're just $30. Okay, so you really do save a lot by doing that. But if you don't want to do that and you want to order that set, it will be available for my customers on August 1st. So I'll be back in a minute, and we're going to start to put this card together. Okay, first we're going to start with a little bit of stamping so that you can understand what I was saying just a minute ago. Our card base is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and our first layer is Bermuda Bay at 5 1/4 by 4, and I ran that through the embossing brick wall folder. I love that brick wall. Okay, so we'll move that out of the way. Now, remember how I was talking a minute ago about just getting a piece of Whisper White cardstock. This is not the thick, just the regular. And I've mounted my stamps. I always want to start with my outline, and that I'm going to do in basic black. Of course, you could do it in any color you want, but for this project, I'm going to do basic black. And I'm using my spot because my other one is dried up. I got to order one. I have to order a re-inker. Okay, so here's the way that I start. I stamp, and let me get this foam pad. I should have had that. We did get a good stamp, but I should have had the foam pad because I know better. There. Okay. Then I have Crumb Cake, Daffodil Delight, and Bermuda Bay. So this first layer of books I'm going to do in Daffodil Delight. Okay, so I just ink it up, and there's a little marker here. That's the top. So of course the top goes near the thread. And then what you want to do is just kind of get over this and see that middle one right there where the lines are going down. You want that to line up with that book right there. And then stamp. It's okay if it went on the top there. I rocked it, but that will cut out with the framelit. And now this one in Bermuda Bay. Let's ink that up nicely. And now you can kind of position this wherever that you'd like. You can go up a little bit, down a little bit. I like having it up a little and then having some white space underneath it. So that's kind of fun. Okay, now we're going to move on to our little dog. And here we're going to get the outline. And this is how these are these build-a-sets, you know, because there's a few different steps to get to the finished product, like of the dog. You know, you have to get your outline done. That could have been a little bit better, a little darker. I'm going to stamp another one. And again, I am just using a spot. That's better. I like that. Okay. Then this little outline right here, and here's the little arrow at the top, and this is like his fur. He's so cute. This little dog is so cute. Okay, so and I've got that in Crumb Cake. Let me bring this down so I could see a little bit better. Oh, isn't that perfect? That's cute. Okay, now his little bandana, and we're going to do that in Bermuda Bay. So adorable. Make sure I'm going to wipe that off. That's how when I get on camera with you guys and I've got ink all over my hands, this is what happens. Because I'm the eraser. And you know, you guys are the eraser. We have stamping pads, stamping sponges, and stamping this and everything to, you know, wipe it off, but my hand is the best. I'm a little off on that, but I'm over the camera, but I'm okay with it. He's a cute little dog. Okay, so now we have our book and our dog stamped. I'll be back in a minute with all the other elements and we'll get the card together. The first thing we want to do is build our bicycle. So I've got everything stamped and everything cut out and kind of put where I want it. You can see on this card, this element here, I cut out of this our silver foil paper and the basket also. And on the card, I have it in the back. But this, I've watched things on YouTube and they put it in the front, and I really like it in the front. I love to see the silver or chrome, as you would call it. So first, you always want to build your bike first. Don't put your wheels down and then attach your bike. You want this to be first. So I'm just going to use some glue dots right here. This is a cute set. And this set has no sentiment, okay? So you can put anything you want with it. And that's as simple as that goes. Just build your bike. Cute. Okay. Now from here, we're going to flip it over. Now we're going to add our dimensionals. And I'm just going to put like a couple. Now, right here is a good place for a big one. There, too. I want really two on the tires. Should move that one over. Okay, now the minis up here. This is what's so great about these little minis. Look at how they fit right there at the handlebar. And then, you know, you get that stability. And then right in here where it's a little narrow, you don't have to worry about it sticking out. You know, or cutting them back or anything like that. So I have found use for them all over the place. Now my little sentiment I got from my Would You stamp set with the framelits. I use that little tag. I'll show it to you in just a second. We'll bring this in and I'm going to attach my bike right down here on my brick like it's rolling on a brick sidewalk. I wanted to show you the framelits. Let me just stop right here and show you this. This is adorable. Do you see that cobblestone? Okay, in this set, here is, you get a bunch of framelits. And here's a little butterfly, but you get these cobblestones. Okay? Now, if I was making this again, because I was like, well, what does that do? So I just tested it out on a piece of crumb cake. But if I was making this again, I would take those cobblestones, and after I did the brick, I would put the cobblestone just down here, just one little line of it. I think it would look great. So maybe the next one I do, I'll do it like that. So now we just want to get some Tombow and get going with all of these small little elements, our little streamers. These are adorable. I did these in Daffodil Delight, and I'm just going to add just dots of Tombow to these guys, and that's all we need. Okay, so like one goes on the top, behind the little handlebar. Just a cute little element. This is a fun stamp set and framelit set, guys. This bike is like a lot of fun. Let me just spread that a little bit. This is a lot of fun. I love a building set because, I don't know, it's just fun. Look how cute it is to just make this stuff. I just like it. Okay, so let me get our little basket right here. And they have the other basket in it that looks woven or straw-like. So that's good. You don't need much. And we're just going to let this kind of, I want it to attach to the bike, but I want it to look like it's hanging. So I'm leaving a little space right there. Okay? Just leaving just a little space right there. Now, I've got our little dog here, and with him I used a large dimensional and then a mini. And he's going to sit in the basket and be happy to be taking a bike ride. And then, of course, we're going to put some books on the back. We could have put the basket with the apples. That would, oh, we're not going to do that yet. We don't have the, stop me, guys. Get ahead of myself. Okay, so this I want on the outside. Let's see how this is going to go. See, it won't attach at the top, so I just want it right here. Yeah. Hey, I like it. Oh, I like that. Cute. Okay, now we'll put our books like they're on top of it. And we're popping those up with dimensionals. Cute. Now here's the little element that I made with the wood U. I love the little tag and the font on the thank you. I just tied one of my little double bows, added a rhinestone, and a dimensional on the back. And we have completed and built a card. Thanks again for watching my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my channel where all my videos are free. If you need any Stampin' Up! Supplies, please go to stampinginthevalley.com, click on the big blue button, and you can order any and all of your Stampin' Up! Supplies. Remember, this month, these are the 2 free card kits. If you order $25 in product, I'm going to send you all the elements to make these cards with the envelopes. No stamped images. That's a rule by Stampin' Up! You watch the video at the end of this one. Thanks again for watching. Have a great crafting evening. I hope you guys love this set. This is fun. If you guys want like hours in the craft room of fun, this is fun. Thanks for watching. Happy crafting.